Go away. Go ahead, Upchuck.
Juggalos, our next match is a finish hit match. To win the match, you must pin and have your opponent tap out.
Both.
Coming to the ring first.
And I'm guessing this is the man. I have no idea who it is.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Though he will soon be
that
seen
even
in
flow?
Detroit's receiving hospital.
I don't think so.
At 238 pounds. Welcome for the first and probably last time, Bolen.
Yeah, Jon Bolen, who is this?
Jon Bolen. You know, he's a man, I first saw him compete at Oddball Wrestling at the Gathering of the Juggalos 2 summers ago. He actually was involved in a show-stealing elimination match with the Yellow Dog and the Man of 1,000 Gimmicks and a bunch of people on that Gathering DVD available at High Spots and, of course, Hatchet
I know,
Gear.
I just did not recognize the name. Well, with a name like Jon Bolen, who knows, you know.
Right, it's a bit...
Pretty sweet gimmick, though. You know, got the little blonde mohawk, 5 o'clock shadow, tattoos, little panties, you know what I'm saying? And his name is very close to colon.
Very close.
One alphabet later in the alphabet, and he would be colon, not Bolen.
If he was born a second earlier, he would have been fucking colon.
It's a mixture between butt and colon.
I wonder what Upchuck's thinking here, not introducing the opponent.
And his opponent.
I don't know.
He hails from Denver, Colorado.
This man I know very thoroughly inside out.
260 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
And there he is, Bobby Lashley, KG.
Wow. Physical
look at
specimen.
This, John Colin battling with the quickness on Bobby Lashley. Perhaps frightened?
He might be. Bobby Lashley, of course, superstar in his own right. You know, I think Bolen's used to a lot of times being the biggest guy in the match. That's not the case today.
No, sir.
Look at this Pearl Harbor job.
Now, let me get this correct. He not only has to pin him, but must make him submit as well.
As you got to do both. One will not get it done.
Right.
You got to do both. You must pin and submit your opponent, and Bolen's got a hot start.
Is this at the same time or at 2 separate times or any time whatsoever?
You could do it at the same time if you were that skilled, but I would imagine it's going to be a pinfall or
you could,
whichever one then the other.
Some kind of reverse camel clutch.
And then bend his shoulders back to
like
the
a
touch.
reverse like scorpion deathlock where you're pinning him.
There you go. We might see that. You can get both. Look at Bolen standing on Bobby Lashley here. Bobby Lashley doesn't even have time to remove that ceremonial sweatband.
That's right. I think this match would be a little bit more interesting if there was 2 more stipulations to it. You also have to get counted out and disqualified.
It's the hitting the cycle or whatever. You got to do it all.
Oh, he's going for the guillotine Whipper Williams.
Oh, God, right in his throat.
In the throat. I don't care how big and strong you are, KG.
Right.
The throat is always just as vulnerable as if you're a skinny twig. Maybe not the whole neck, but the throat, yes.
Correct. That one area, you can always put your thumb right in it. Bolen going for the cover here. Not even a 1 count on Bobby Lashley.
Well, Bobby Lashley takes a lot of punishment. It takes a lot of brutality to dish out on him to start fading him and hurting him. And right now, it's very early in the match, KG. So I have a feeling this match is probably going to go around 8 minutes.
Whoa! Standing
Standing
leapfrog by Bobby Lashley.
Not only the power and the brawn strength, but the athleticism and the agility on this man. Look at that very vertical suplex, as vertical as it comes. And I see
Look at that, I've never seen that before.
One-handed vertical suplex. Oh, driving him down to that mat.
Rushing all that blood of Bolen's head.
Look at the face on Bobby Lashley. Too bad the camera's not catching him. We can clearly see from here.
The intensity on that face of Bobby Lashley. Great work, Psychopathic Video.
Perhaps they heard me.
It's almost like they can hear what we're saying. Oh! I was not expecting that.
a little bit too long, I think, KG. He's just met him at the front door of that boot right in his fucking grill. Good thing he has a good, strong set of choppers. No meth in that body.
No.
So his teeth planted firmly in the mouth, and they're staying that way. Both these men with a very impressive set of teeth.
Absolutely. Now here's
Pearly whites.
Camera is trying to get in here, getting close on this action.
He's got that buried deep underneath the chin right there. That's a good way to put a man to sleep. Oh, and a reversal, and now he's got him in a full sleeper hold, KG.
This could be the submission here. You know, as you know, Wade lift that arm 3 times. If it whoa!
Oh!
Again, I think Bolen
chin.
is pretty impressive here. You know, he's come out of OVW and Deep South Wrestling. He was formerly affiliated with WWE Developmental. I'm not sure if he crossed paths with Lashley before, but he's certainly
He's holding his own, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I was not taking away from his skills whatsoever. I was taking away from his name.
Yes, his name, he could use something a little more flashy.
Jon Bolen getting a little flashy and showboaty. You don't want to do that around a man like Bobby Lashley, that's for sure, KG.
My policy is do your showboating and talking after the bell is rung. You have all night to talk.
And let me tell you something. As far as the history of professional wrestling goes, every commentator knows when somebody showboats, that's when they get it.
Oh, fuck.
What'd I tell you? Nobody home, KG. You showboat. And apparently he fucked up.
He seemed to be posing so long that he seemed to lose his balance there. And God!
That's a ruthless
Spear out of nowhere.
1, 2, 3.
He
Now,
got the
normally,
pin.
that would be it, KG. Normally, that's it.
No,
He's done.
no. He has to get a submission. He has to get a submission. One
DJ
pin,
Clay
one
clearly
submission.
confused on the stipulations of this match.
It's not like I didn't go over it with him before the show, and it's not like it's written on a piece of paper at his turntables, but I digress, because Lashley's got the pin.
Well, perhaps he enjoyed a little bit too much of that blunt from Weedman.
Weedman's blunt clearing the memory of DJ Clay.
And Bobby Lashley clearly going for another finishing move. Well, what he has to do now is not go for finishing moves, but for submissions,
Right.
KG. And Bobby Lashley not really known for submissions, more for powerful finishers.
100%. Bobby Lashley setting him up here again. Look at the speed.
Oh, another spear.
What? He
Oh,
caught
it's with DDT.
but he held on to it.
I guess so. The impact must have went to the turnbuckle,
Yes.
not the abdomen. 1, 2, no. I thought he might have had him there. DDTs are very difficult things to kick out of because the compression in the neck when you hit that ground piece with your head.
100% driving the vertebrae
I
right
see
through
a
the
little
cerebellum.
vanity going there on the ass of Bobby Lashley. A picture of himself with his arms.
A picture of himself on his ass. Look at Bolen now.
He's going for that submission, KG. He's got that sleeper. Oh, he had that sleeper firmly planted in and was fully on the back in a piggyback ride style motion.
It was.
But Bobby Lashley using the upstairs noodle and driving him backwards into not the downstairs
Right now,
noodle.
please no, not that. Bobby Lashley, of course, well versed in MMA as well. I was surprised to see Bolen be able to get that rear naked choke on him. Ooh, tearing at the mouth, tearing at the eyes and face.
All this noodle talk has you talking about
Yeah.
nakedness.
Now I'm getting hungry up in this bitch.
You know what? I'll tell you what, you're right about that because right now Jon Bolen is reversing a lot of shit here.
Right, and Bolen he's focusing on that submission, and it's smart because if he gets the submission, logic dictates the pin's got to be pretty easy to get after someone's already submitted.
Right, exactly, because to submit somebody, not only do you have to wear them down, you wear them down, and then you put them out with your submission. And after that, of course, a pin is a lot easier to get first naturally than a submission would be.
Of course,
if that didn't make sense, I don't give a fuck.
It does make sense. It makes a lot of sense. I'll send you the transcripts tomorrow, brother.
Sweet, because I'd like to see what the fuck I just said.
Here's the thing. I don't know if Bobby Lashley underestimated. There he goes.
He's going for that submission.
Lashley's got him
quick
locked
maneuver
in.
there. Now he's got that under the neck lock going.
He's gonna tap.
Wow, that was very stunning right there, KJ. I thought at least Jon Bolen was going to get at least
Look at he won't
a
release
submission
it.
or a pin on Bobby Lashley, but no. Bobby Lashley, 2 for 2.
Wow.
Bam, bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Jon Bolen feeling that pain in his colon right now because he just got his ass kicked by Bobby Lashley, pinned and submitted, not just on the same night, but in the same match.
You know, I think Bobby Lashley might officially be my favorite wrestler now for the simple fact that he has a picture of himself on his ass. Not just a picture of him, but like a portrait of his
full from the waist up,
from the top of the legs up. Because it actually is a picture of his trunks on his trunks.
See, I think he was thinking of getting it on the front of his trunks, but that would be too arrogant. But it's back there; the people could see it.
Well, he don't want to be.
He
don't want to be fucking himself.
Correct. Never. Not ever that.
And this has to be very upsetting for Jon Bolen not getting a pin or a submission, neither one. But to be honest, even though Jon Bolen clearly is, and he's gonna tell you, perhaps another one of my favorite wrestlers is his last name tattoo.